So, time travel. Everyone in their life has probably thought of time travel and made some crazy theories about it, but in reality, we all know that it's not possible for now. At least in past because we are kind of traveling in future if you think about it. Like I just traveled some seconds since the video started. Maybe you can take a plane to some place where you end up being some time back due to different time zones, but that's not really time travel. So, in short, we cannot time travel in past. So that's why I made a game where you can time travel by rewinding everything around you. Before starting the project, there is an asset called Chronos which apparently do the same rewind stuff I am hoping to make, and also it's available for free, so I can actually use that asset and this video will be over within a minute. But no, for this project I am going to make everything on my own. So that means no asset or animations and models from Mixamo. Also, I'm making this a third person game, so I need to model some 3D characters, but as usual, I've never modeled a character before. But thankfully, there are a bunch of great tutorials on YouTube on how to model a character, so that's some relief. So I started following everything CG Geek the Great told me, but I'm not that much into copying stuff, so I added my own things such as hair, shoes and clothes, which I should not have, and I will explain that later in the video. For now, we have our base mesh ready and now we need some animations, so I'll go to Mixamo to grab... Oh, I just remembered I can't use that. Anyways, you can use Blender to make animations, so I made a rigging system for my character, and remember when I said I should not have added more stuff? Well, yeah. So I use Blender modifier named Solidify to make accessories which kind of thickens the mesh but has now turned my perfect low poly human character to some sort of cursed creature. So now let's play some geometry, I guess. So after fixing my character mesh geometry, everything was working fine and I finally made some animations which include walking, running and standing pointless, and then exported them into a 3D Unity project. For the movement system, I used this controller core from this previous project of mine. I think that counts in this challenge because it is technically made by me. And in no time we have our third person game ready. Or whatever this is. Now comes the hard part. So to actually rewind time, you need to record what all the surrounding object does in some sort of array. First, I created a sort of physics into explosion system to simulate some physics. Then, in order to rewind objects, you need to record their movements and rotations. So I made a custom class of positions and rotations, and every fixed delta second, the object stores is transformed into a list. Now there are a lot of limitations in this rewind system. First of all, you cannot record for infinite time. Within a couple of seconds, your list would have so much values that it would probably smelt your PC. And second, recording every frame, that's not very optimized. So I made it such that it will record for some limited time, and instead of recording movements every frame, I can record with some frame gaps and then loop between them. This way the list would have less values without compromising the quality. That's a big gap right there. So yes, everything is working perfectly. Maybe I should record their velocities also. Then I also tested this for moving objects and it works miraculously perfect. Now that we have rewinded movements, we need another rewind. Not YouTube rewind, but animation rewind. And you can play an animation backwards by making its speed negative. Also, rewinding one animations is pretty easy. But rewinding a series of animations, it's painful. But first, we need some NPCs. So I did some changes to my player model because I'm lazy, and now we have an NPC. And it's now time for some animation masterpiece. Wow, look at that. Better than Pixar, I guess. Again exported them into project, and then for recording animations, I recorded the animation name and the time the animation triggered, and as the time passes it changed the each animation class trigger time, and when rewinding play the animation in back order and remove the last animation element in list. and everything is working as it meant to be, but currently we are not able to tell if we are really rewinding or not. So I added some post-processing effects, and whenever you are in rewind mode, you will get this sort of black and white glitchy effect. And just like movements, we can make other types of class and rewind their values. So yes, that would be it for the video. Thanks for watching, like and subscribe so you can see more cool stuff like this, and see you again.